Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have a comic book haul. Recently at lunchtime popped into one of my regular haunts and found a stack of comic book stuff. Didn't get everything that was there. There was one or two bits that didn't interest me or weren't things that would interest my wife, as we're both comic book fans, and but I did pick a fairly decent selection, and so I'll take you through and show you what I picked up recently in a charity shop comic book haul. So let's go through what I managed to find. All of these editions are reprint editions from the company Panini magazines. Panini here in the UK is quite famous for being a sticker book company, but they also do reprints, American comics reprinted in English collected editions. These normally retail for the price of £9.99 and usually contain a full arc story or a mini-series. I paid for each one of these £2. £2 an issue, £2 a collected edition, so not bad. Original retail, that's probably about nearly a £90 set, but that cost me only about £18 altogether from the charity shop. As you can still see, it's still got the gift aid stickers. I haven't had a chance to take those off. I just wanted to sit down and do the video. Anyway, straight into the first one. Amazing Spider-Man Learning to Crawl. Originally I wasn't going to pick this one up, but the artwork grew on me and I had to flick through the story. I could see the sort of run that they were doing, what sort of run it was, from the cover artwork that is reprinted inside. So I thought I'd go with that one and give that a read. At £2 an issue, £2 a book, you can't really go wrong. You can read it and then pass it on or trade it in for something else at that sort of price. Out of curiosity, this reprints Amazing Spider-Man from 2014, 1.1 to 1.5, and material from Amazing Spider-Man 2014 number 1. So that's the first edition that I managed to pick up. Next up, we've got one entitled Daredevil Mayor Fisk. So we've got that. This one was one that I thought would interest myself more so than my wife, Carol, but she said she'll probably give all of these a read at some point. So just move that out of the glare there, hopefully, so you can just see a little bit more of the artwork. So, I mean, these are in reasonably good condition. They have been read, so, you know, they have marks on them, but again, for the price I paid, picking these up secondhand was really good. And here we have reprinting Daredevil from 2015, issue 595 to issue 600, and this one was actually £10.99. It is a little bit thicker than the Spider-Man one, so yep, there we go. One I picked up for my wife Carol, because she's a big sort of X-Men and X-Men character related reader. Deadpool Suicide Kings. So pick that one up. So probably not one that I would read myself, but as I say, anything sort of X-Men related, I always pick up for my wife, or character related to sort of X-Men. And so with that one, we have reprinting Deadpool Suicide Kings 1 to 5 in that edition. Next we have Scarlet Witch, Dare You Walk the Witch's Road. think there's a mixture of art styles in this one when I was flicking through. But again, £2 an issue, £2 a book. Can't really go wrong with comics at that price, even if they're just non-keepers, if they're just readers. So we've got Scarlet Witch 1 there for Carol, and this reprints Scarlet Witch, no year, but Scarlet Witch 1 to 5. So we've got that one. Next up we have a tie-in to the Secret Invasion storyline, Meet the Skrulls. So this was another one of the ones I wasn't too sure about picking up. Originally I thought no, I won't pick that one up, and then I sort of went back. I had more time on my lunch break than I thought, so I re-flicked through a couple of them and thought, no, those look interesting, so I thought I'd pick it up as well. Reprint there of Fantastic Four issue 2, when the Skrulls turn up. The artwork in this wasn't actually too bad. It's actually very, very good. So very, very sort of pleasing, very, very easy on the eye. So there we go. As I say, I didn't get the whole set that was there. There was a few that wouldn't be of interest to myself or my wife, and I thought it only fair to leave a few behind for somebody else to get enjoyment out of. So I didn't buy all of them. Okay, next up we have Spider-Man The Lost Hunt, which originally I had this down on my Amazon book list, and then for some reason I removed it, don't know why, but then when I saw that there was an English reprint of the whole story, I thought, okay, I'll pick that up and see what it's like. I didn't do what that one reprinted, so we'll just quickly go back. That reprinted Meet the Skrulls 1 to 5 and Fantastic Four number 2. Sorry about that. Okay, so we go back now to Spider-Man The Lost Hunt. So yes, I saw this one. This was actually one of the very first ones I picked up actually in the set. When I saw it was there, it's like, oh, they've got that one that I had on Amazon. So I thought I'll pick that up. So, yeah. So I will be having a definite read of that one myself. And that reprints Spider-Man The Lost Hunt 1 to 5. Another sort of tie-in to sort of X universe and a tie-in to the Fantastic Four universe. We've got Wakanda, i.e. Black Panther, basically, as you can see. This one also contains history of the Black Panthers. Oh, there we go. It's sort of like got information there, background information on characters and their relationships in the stories and their appearances. So, yeah, thought that would probably be one that will interest my wife more so than myself. But I'll see what her review of that will be. Yeah, there we go. We've got some character info, bios, and first appearances and where they fit into the story arcs. Chronically, that's the word I was looking for. Chronically, where they fit chronically within the Marvel universe. So we got that one. And then the next couple will... Oh, I didn't do what that reprinted. That reprinted Wakanda from 2022, issues 1 to 5. And that was one that was a little bit more as well. It is a little bit thicker than the others. That was also a $10.99 one when it was originally out. But again, £2. So there we go. Next up, we've got a couple of Wolverine ones. Wolverine patch. For my wife, she was a Wolverine fan, Wolverine collector and reader back in the day of when I used to work in a comic shop, and she used to come in as a customer, but that story I've already told. So one for her, another one for her as a little side present to come home with comic books. Always good to come home with comic books in our household. So picked that one up. That looked interesting, and that reprints Wolverine patch. Again, no year for when that series came out. I mean, this edition came out in 2023 because it's there, but it obviously came out a little prior to that. 1 to 5. And then last we have Wolverine Tales of Weapon X. Oh, sorry, you can't see the title. There we go. Can't see the cover. There we go, I should say. There we go. So, as I say, this is the last one I got. So I think that's about 9 there that I picked up all in one go. Another Wolverine story. So, yeah, picked that up for her. So she's got that to read. Oh, an advertisement there for their other books that they do. Here we go, that one we got. There we go. Yep. There we go. And so, there we go. And that was that one. And that reprints, let's have a look. Reprinting Weapon X First Class 1 to 3 and Wolverine First Class number 2. So there we have it, a nice collection of Marvel stuff in the form of English reprints at a really, really good price. So really happy to have got all of those. Nice big bundle of comic book stories there for us to read. To go on to the ever increasingly tall reading pile. There we go. And that's all of those there. So, if you've enjoyed the video, thank you very much. Please press the like button. If you're not a subscriber already, please subscribe to the channel. Also, leave a comment down below any of these stories that you've read yourselves and want to give us a review of what you thought of those, or any stories there that you would like to have picked up yourself to have read. It all helps with the channel and promotion of the channel and algorithms and all of that in order to get the channel out to other people to hopefully subscribe. And thank you for joining me, and I'll hope to have you tune into the next video. Thank you very much for now. Bye bye.